If you want to get better at audio engineering, this exercise will help you. So the first thing I like to do is take off all of the plugins, and you won't be able to hear me as loudly. Okay, so this is what I normally sound like, just going straight through the microphone. What I'll do is record my microphone and start adding plugins. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to exaggerate the plugin effect. So let's record just simply raw audio. Let's record audio into playlist. I'm reading a fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer, written by BusyWorks Beats. Okay, so now we have some arbitrary audio. What we're going to do is send this to the mixer. Let me turn back on my plugins. Okay, so now you can hear me. So let's send that to the mixer. So again, you want to exaggerate. In the beginning, when you're first learning, you need to hear what something actually does and then pull it back. So exaggerate as much as you can with these plugins. So firstly, what is the goal of this vocal? It's to narrate something. Okay, so let's pick the second part. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer, written by BusyWorks Beats. Okay, so now we have this. What we're gonna do, where's my thing here? Let's hit Control Alt, highlight this section here. Okay, so this is the good part of the audio that it's messed up. And what we're going to do is add effects to it and exaggerate the effects. So here's some free plugins. The first one's called Arctic. Now this is a really good plugin to learn compression because this one shows you that there is no such thing as too much compression. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audio, I can push this thing 20 dB and it still sounds good. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional. So firstly, push the settings the way they are and then change the mode up top if you're using this free plugin here. So right now it's on compression mode, then we can raise the ratios to limiter and then we can raise them higher to saturation. Written by BusyWorks Beats. And then exaggerate. So exaggerate the gain reduction. BusyWorks Beats. So you can hear what a compressor is actually doing. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Let's push the input. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million. And now you hear in the vocal, it goes, it's very like smacking the microphone. Now we can turn it up. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written. And now you hear all that background sound. So now you go, okay, if I'm compressing a lot, oh, it's really just pulling up this background sound. So it's a blend of how do I pull up the vocal without overly pulling up the background sound. And now you'll start backing down your compressor. Written by BusyWorks. And then you can mess with your input. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Now most audio is going to have background noise. So for this purpose, I'm going to use Waves NS1. This is not a free plugin. You could also use Waves RVox to noise gate if you're using speech type audio. Now I would not use RVox gate on a vocal unless you want the fine details of the vocal. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Written by, so let me exaggerate just so people can actually hear what's going on. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Hear that noise? Written by BusyWorks Beats. It's computer noise. Written by. Okay, now if I add the NS1, written by BusyWorks Beats. You don't hear the computer noise anymore. That's because I'm taking it out before I'm going into the compressor. So now you're going to start learning about the order of things. What happens if I switch the order of stuff? If I use NS1 second in the order, written by, you still hear the noise. That's because the compressor is pulling all the volume up. So now the noise is like 10 times louder. But if I use NS1 first to remove the noise and then add a compressor, I'm pulling up the good parts and not the noise. So you'll start to learn the order of things matters as well. So again, if you want to learn audio engineering a lot faster, exaggerate your effects. Written by, now let's go into limiter mode. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio. And I can see, saturation is when it's compressed so much that it's just it's like rumbling over top of each other. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio. Okay, so the first one is transparent. And then when you get higher and higher ratios, then you get that bitey sound. Now let's move into Coffee by Acoustica Audio. Written by. And now the goal is, let's up the buffer length. Okay, now the goal is, how do I make this vocal sound more full? Written by BusyWorks. Let's boost the highs. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. And I want it to sound more full in the low end, a little more boomy. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Now we don't need this super boomy because my voice is already boomy. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Okay, so let's pull this
Written
by BusyWorks Beats. So all we need is a little tiny bump there. Now the cutting, this one you're gonna have to get used to by exaggerating heavily. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Just ask yourself, why does it feel hollow? Written by BusyWorks Beats. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional, so you can cut and boost at certain areas. Written by, so we're boosting at 35 and cutting at 200. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is, now I'm also going into a limiter to be fair for the video's purposes, so let's turn that off. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Now, those two plugins, EQ compression, can get you really far when it comes to a vocal. Now I'm going to start adding stuff that is more musical. So there's another free plugin called Pumpkin here by Acoustic Audio. Written by, I like this for the harmonic control. Written by BusyWorks Beats. And again, just turn up knobs till you hear stuff and then pull it back. Written by. Now again, because we're doing more of a read over voiceover, we're not going to add like musical saturation here. Written by BusyWorks Beats. So you can. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an. Written by. Now again, I'm pushing this pretty hard for you at home. The last thing here is to understand de-essing, which is underutilized here. So I'm going to use de-essing. Let's turn the limiter back on because I can't even hear myself. Okay, there we go. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional. The de-esser is going to shave off some of the high harsh frequency. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written. I'm reading a fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Fictional audiobook. This fiction. Now we can give this vocal a space. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook. Fictional. Fictional audio. Now you can see different sizes of the rooms change the way the vocals sound. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Fictional. Now again, I'm exaggerating certain effects just so you could hear them. But at this point, what we're going to do is look at the whole frequency on FabFilter's EQ and see where we're overdoing it. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Fictional audiobook. This fiction. And lastly, I like to think about audio in critical bands. You have low, mid, and high. When you think about it that way, it's easy to separate the different purposes for each section. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is. Now, when you're checking for resonances and correction points, you'll find that 700 hertz has some, about 200 to 300 has some, and then also in the 2K area. So people overlook the 700 all the time. You're just trying to figure out where does the energy build up too much. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. Fictional audiobook. This fictional audiobook is called How to Make $1 Million as an Audio Engineer. Written by BusyWorks Beats. fictional audiobook. So there's plenty of things we could do to the vocal to make it sound more tame and way better than this. But I just wanted to show you when you exaggerate things, you start to realize, okay, most of the sound I'm going for is compression. The other half is EQ. Everything else is just creative stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you to tears with more detail. Just wanted to open you up to different concepts. But again, don't be afraid to push the effect so that you can really understand what it's doing. Peace out, guys.